Did you ever talk to Gene Roddenberry about his intention with the show and the intentional castings and the intentional characters, and if he received any pushback or during that time when he was trying to create Star Trek?
Well, he did an extraordinary thing. I mean, he's always open. He was going through a divorce, and he had a house up in the Hollywood Hills with a beautiful swimming pool and a view of Los Angeles. And so the party was going on at one end of the pool. Gene decided to go for a swim, and he swam to the far end, and he was just resting, looking up at the stars. And so I whipped up off my shirt and I swam beside him. I started a conversation with him, and I said, I'm so proud to be associated with this show and the kind of subjects that you take on, the civil rights movement, the war in Vietnam, disguised in the future, but all these issues of our time that you are dramatizing in the future. And given all those, what would you think about dealing with an issue that's coming, starting to boil over LGBTQ equality? And he said, yes, I'm aware of that. But you remember the show in which we had Kirk kiss Uhura, a black and white kiss.
First ever
in American television. And he said that show was the lowest rated of all the shows that we've had. The ratings just plummeted on that show because many of the southern stations refused to air it because of the black-white kiss. I've been dealing with a lot of controversial issues. And if I deal with the LGBTQ issue, that will further push our ratings down. And I'm walking a tightrope as I am, and I want to keep the show on. So I can't do that. I've got to keep the show on the air. And I understood because I was a closeted guy talking to him about it. So I understood. And so I respect Gene Roddenberry's candor and explaining what we did. But I knew that the enormous limitations that we have on particularly public television, so dependent on ratings.
Right.